What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another behind the scenes in our life of just full-time RV living and what we do on a day-to-day basis. Today I'm on my way to the post office to send out all of those Yak Tribe packages, a few shop orders, getting our decals into a few shops over in Louisiana, and a few customer orders. We just ran a sale for all of our vinyls. So dropping those off to the post office, and then I'm heading to Panera just to get out of, just the camper and get work done and just get things done that are miscellaneous and pending projects that really need to get done. So sometimes it's kind of nice to remove yourself from the RV and just work. So let's go. Well, I just got in trouble with the lady from the post office. So for our company, so we drop off our mail at the United States Postal Service, post office, USPS, yeah. And we buy our shipping labels through a company called Go Shippo. So, USPS hasn't always had the best reputation, especially for handling mail and things like that. My dad used to be a mailman for like 8 years. So I don't know why I said that. I feel like it maybe justified my statement, but anyways, so they haven't always had the best reputation. So what ended up happening was a lot of these other companies that had good branding or could offer a service or whatever the case is, they started popping up. So Go Shippo is one of those. They buy all their labels through USPS. Now here's the thing. Unless you have a 1-inch thick with USPS envelope or box or something like that, the USPS doesn't give you tracking. Doesn't matter if it's lost. Doesn't matter if there's $1,000 cash in there. It doesn't matter. You just don't get a tracking number. It just is what it is. Well, with Go Shippo, you actually pay a little bit less and get a tracking number, and that's awesome. And that's why we use them. And they have a contract with USPS. So USPS is still getting paid bank off every single package. Go Shippo doesn't make a ton of money, but it's more business that the USPS is picking up because of these companies. Because a lot of people aren't using USPS; they're trying to use FedEx or UPS or Go Shippo or any of these kind of shipping services. So, anyways, I walk in there with a bunch of boxes. And first I ask her if I can get a receipt for all of the packages. They scan them, they give you a receipt. And she was like, you want me to scan all of these packages? I was like, yeah, it's like 15. Can you just beep, 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 scan them all? And she's like, that's a lot of packages. And I was like, I know, but can I at least have you scan them so I can get a receipt saying you received them? That's a normal thing that they do. She's like, I don't have to do that. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And she ended up scanning like five of them. I was like, all right, you know what, don't worry about these ones, whatever. And then she starts looking at the envelopes and she goes, excuse me, sir, you are not allowed to have tracking on these envelopes here. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you are not allowed to have tracking on these envelopes because we don't allow tracking for anything under 1 inch. And I said, well, I bought these through Go Shippo. She's like, I don't care where you bought them from. That's just the rule. You're not allowed to have tracking. I was like, a lot of people use this service that are in the shipping industry, and I've never had this issue before. And she's like, well, I'm just trying to tell you, you can't have tracking on this. This is not allowed by any means. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, don't get mad at me. Like, get mad at Go Shippo for giving me tracking. And I said, it's actually a nice service that I said, you guys actually make a lot of money because of Go Shippo, because a lot of people use that service. And they have a contract with USPS. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at Go Shippo and USPS. They're the ones who set up this contract. And I said, Go Shippo is now responsible. When I give them money, they're now responsible for this package and the fact that I bought the shipping label. So whether it's a little envelope or whether it's a huge box, they give me a tracking number because now they're accountable, because now it's going through USPS. So even though USPS is not giving me a tracking label, which is already dumb, they are giving me a tracking label, which is awesome. So I said, that's pretty awesome if you ask me as a small business owner. And she's like, I understand it's great for you. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Shouldn't it be great for you too? Like, do you just love losing packages or something? Like, which I still have about 3 pending. The post office lost a box of about 46 vintage reels of mine, valued at over $1,000. They lost it, and this was about 7 months ago, and I still haven't heard from them. They still have not done anything about it. So anyways, that's my quick rant about the post office. I still love the post office. Sometimes you just get some bad nuggets that just not having a good day because a previous customer just treated them like crap, or just because they just don't have good customer service. But that's why I use GoShippo. You get tracking labels on everything.
Good morning, everyone. We're just relaxing out here at our campground. It is a beautiful day today, so we're enjoying the sunshine since it's been so rainy for a few days. But we're just hanging out, maybe get some laundry done, and doing a little work for my blog today. So I'll show you a little bit behind the scenes of that. So it's been a decently productive day. We've gotten a few blog posts done, pictures done that we needed to do. Our sweet friend Kelsey Sue let us borrow some quarters so we could do laundry. And we've just been cleaning up and just doing some practical things around the camper. So sometimes you gotta have days like that.